Hey there, happy Mars Day. I hope you're doing well. I'm the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below. For this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions, when I get to the reading part, the card reading part, I will be channeling with Dearest Ta, the Egyptian god, who is supporting declared good in the eyes good. Ta is an Egyptian god. He is known as the creator god and maker of things. He's the god of the craftsmen and architects, and he's the god of art and creation. I asked Ta himself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? The number 2 came up, and I see number 2 as balance. I see that as balance. I see that as making decisions. I see that as being provided for stability, security. Also, Taurus came up as well. The sign Taurus came up, and Ta said the following: being able to pull it together and make a choice, stand on decisions, stability, security, imbalance, and the decisions we make, breaks and he also is associated with breaking illusions and confusion with divine wisdom and doctrine. So that is Ta for you, and I'll be channeling with him for this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions when I get to the card pull part and everything, and just in general. If you hear any extra noise and just during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I will handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And let's begin this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. Let's start with the journal summary. We just have some numbers and then like one thing that like was popping out. So we had, the numbers that have been very prevalent lately are 333, 777, especially 777. It has been showing itself, and then 144. And then I don't know what I was reading or what I came across or whatnot recently. But like nebula came up or whatnot. And it came up like a while ago, like maybe months ago as well, and I had like some type of like download about it. But yeah, nebula basically is like, you know, when I looked it up myself or whatnot, they say it's like a collection of like stardust, like when like the stars they die and stuff, like the stardust from it gathers in this thing that, and then it becomes a nebula or whatnot. Also, they said that's the nebula is like where the birth of stars are. So yeah, that's what a nebula is. You can look it up. And then I just was looking up like what could nebula mean like spiritually or whatnot, and this is what like some stuff that came up. It said nebula, like eye of God, consciousness, universal awareness, bringing earthly and cosmic realms, evolution, and then like some of the remaining of the stuff that I'm gonna read out to you is what came up for me, like what I feel like came up when I was reading about the nebula. So the beginning is like, okay, nebula, when I looked up, it said eye of God, consciousness, universal and awareness, bringing earthly and cosmic realms, bridging earthly and cosmic realms, evolution, and then this is what I got, expansion, infinite enlightenment and realization. So yeah, and then I don't know, I thought about, because I saw the moon the other day when I was driving, and I was like, wow, it looked like an eye. The way that the clouds were around it and everything, it looked like an eye. So I thought about that. Maybe something is related to like the full moon that we're just getting out of or whatnot. But yeah, so yeah, that we got 333, 777, 144. 777 is really heavy, and then we got nebula, and all that stuff. Eye of God, consciousness, universal awareness, bridging earthly and cosmic realms, evolution, expansion, infinite enlightenment and realization. So yeah, that's what. So that, and then I'm gonna let you guys know where we are in the planet, or where we currently are in the planets, planetary placements. So currently we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that, we are currently in Leo season. Leo season started on July 23rd, 2023, and it's going to end on August 22nd, 2023. So it starts today, technically. And the Leo can mean the following. Is known as the lion. It is the I will sign. It is a fixed sign. It is a fire sign. It is a divine masculine sign. The ruby is a gemstone associated with Leo. The heart is anatomically associated with Leo. The sun and the strength cards, the sun card and the strength card in the tarot deck are related to Leo. And Leo can mean the following: confidence, sovereignty, rulership, courage, intense and determined hard worker, happy, jovial, can get offended when others don't see their noble intentions, and humble. And then we have, what's it called, for Marsday? The moon is, so it's going to be a waning gibbous moon in Aquarius or whatnot, for Mars Day. So let's go to where the waning gibbous moon is first. Sorry, y'all. Oh my God. Okay. I'll turn this on for a second. Annoying. Oh, okay, here we go. Aw. I'm sorry, y'all. That's so annoying. Okay. Alright, so yeah, the moon is currently in the waning gibbous moon in Aquarius. The waning gibbous moon means the following: grateful, sharing, enthusiasm. The metaphorical crops are in abundance, and you should be seeing some outcome from your previously set goals and intentions. Give back, but do not overgive. And in our lives, we are maintaining a fertile environment for potential opportunities and good news to come in. And then the moon is in Aquarius. Maybe something might be auspicious, and there might be, this is like something about being auspicious and opportunities and maybe miracles and all that. Like good opportunities. Yeah, so the moon in Aquarius means the following: extremely observant, analyzes why people do what they do, studies human behavior, feels different. The outsiders, loners at heart, can be emotionally blocked, distant, and detached. Powerful desire, and I'm getting a little bit of like, since it's like Leo season 2, like, and I'm reading this through and everything like that, like, yeah, auspicious and opportunities, and like maybe if like people are going out to events or something like that, something with interactions with people and fun and opportunities, and like I feel like also being open to like networking or fun or something with other people. But anyway, powerful desire for independence, can be willful, can feel like messy emotions are unappealing, trustworthy, loyal, independence, can be stubborn and prideful, can be immovable and cool about things, defender of equality, humanitarian, appreciates being in an environment and and or around those who allows them to be themselves. Loves space, and that's what I'm saying. I'm feeling something with like with other people and groups and stuff like that. Auspiciousness and maybe like authenticity and fun and all that stuff. Love, space, and freedom, accepting of others as themselves. More inclined to march to the beat of your own drum. What is unique about you, can feel rebellious, spontaneous, more likely to change things up if stuck in a rut, feeling an urge to interact with friends, those around you, can feel isolated, alienated, can be unpredictable, cool, calm, and collected, can lack compassion, and consistent. And then I'm gonna let you know where Mars currently is in. Mars is currently in Gemini, I believe, until September 4th, it said? Yeah, September 4th. So yeah, Mars in Gemini means the following: scattered and unfocused, need a fresh change of pace frequently to keep energy levels up, can be. And there's something about that too. Maybe he's feeling stuck and just needing some type of movement or excitement or something like that. Something is in there too. Can get bored easily, passion words, can use words as a passion. Angry words, can use sharp wit to win arguments, can be chatty, talkative, fidgety, nervous energy, restless, can channel energy through the hands, adaptable, thrive on change, can spread self too thin when taking on projects. I feel like this is like an activity time. It feels like activity going on. So like just things with networking, maybe just meeting people or just like interacting with people. There's a balance, you know. There for sure is a balance. Like for sure, like put yourself out there and all that stuff. Be your best self and everything like that. And at the same time, try to be careful of having like jittery nerves kind of thing. Also just like good communication and all. Difficulty with sustained interest, can benefit from focusing energies, exploration of new ideas, taking on new hobbies. Avoid leaving things unfinished when going from one thing to the next. Mental stimulation is a turn on, can be unstable energy, energetic and engaged, logical, intelligent, sexually likes switching things up, likes dirty talk, making noises, and talking about fantasies. Ooh, okay. It was something different. Maybe y'all gotta switch up, or the universe is gonna switch up a little bit. Excuse me. Maybe y'all gotta switch up, or the universe is gonna switch stuff up a little bit. So that things could start moving. Oh my god, I just swallowed that one. So things can start moving or whatnot. Okay, either you or the universe are gonna have energy to start moving, and it's maybe to get you unstuck. Maybe also there's just something about putting yourself out there. Maybe with conversations, I feel like it's with people, socializing with people. And I believe there needs to be a balance, like for sure, like be excited and passionate and put yourself out there and talk and show excitement and show like authenticity and everything, and be open to like miracles, be auspicious, have auspiciousness and all that stuff. And at the same time, be careful of your words, or like overdoing something maybe. Be careful of your words for sure. Just be careful of your words being too sharp or something like that. And then just be aware of like the restless, jittery energy. Just simple as don't go too over the top, but don't go too little at the same time. That's where you are in the planets currently. Let's go to the card reading part. I don't know, today, well, for Mars Day, the alignment, at least for that day specifically, and it could linger on or whatnot, but it feels like it's like a good, like, socializing, putting your best self out there, your most authentic self out there type of thing. It feels like communication, speaking, expressing, or whatnot. And it's like with other people, I feel. They've been talking about groups and other people for a minute. But anyways, let's begin. Let's close out this week's Marsday Weekly Forecast / Predictions. Dang, yeah, this is crazy. It's some type of movement, some type of stagnation movement. Like, it's interesting. Like, maybe things are supposed to be moving, but it's like stagnant or not moving. Either they're not moving or something's not moving. Hold on, let's see. Gonna do that again. Okay. I just don't like the way that was coming out. It's interesting. A star card is coming out too. I don't know. I was thinking about something about fame, but anyways. Sheesh. There's something in the dark or something, and working on something, some type of project. I don't know if y'all writing stuff or whatever. Y'all writing a book, y'all writing poetry, or doing some writing project, some type of project we're writing. But there's something like either subconsciously or it's like in plain sight, but it's in the dark, or something's in the dark that you need to see, and it has to do with like whatever you're working on. I'm just talking. But anyways, yeah, so to close out this week's Marsday Weekly Forecast / Predictions, the card that came out is the Chariot card in reverse. Then bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that, you got the 8 of Rods, which is the 8 of Wands. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, you got the 3 of Pentacles. To clarify the Chariot card in reverse, you got the Magician card. You've got the 5 of Bongs, which is 5 of Cups. And you got the Empress card in reverse. And then you got, for the Oracle card, you got the Lady and the Unicorn hidden in plain sight. We'll read that at the end. And then let me take out 5 charms, my bad. Like. I'm just gonna put that one. Okay, so we'll do that at the end. Yeah, and again, here we go. It's like this is like heavily about like people you hang with, like you surround yourself with, you interact with. It's about like the environment you're usually in. What you call it? Communication. I saw one-on-one. Social media, society, influence and or like how like all of this has influence on you or whatnot. Yeah, this is what it's mostly about. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, something about moving forward or whatnot. It's very interesting. Maybe something is about social media. Maybe something is about like with, and then maybe something is about like with other people, doing something with other people, like coming up with something with other people. Cause I just started seeing that that trend, the 5, 6, 7, 8. The fact that I said it, it just reminded me in my head. So, and it just brought me back to social media, the trend on social media, the 5, 6, 7, 8, and with other people. So yeah. So the 5, 6, 7, 8 to me is like movement, moving forward, growing, expanding, or whatnot. Is movement to me. There's some type of movement going on, and like I said, it's either like the universe is doing this, or like you, or it's like or it happens, or it's like you just feeling that urge and just needing to or whatnot start some type of movement. Yeah, so something with like society, social media, communication, influence, the people you surround yourself with, usually your environment. Something about it has to do with like progression or movement or expanding, growing, or something like that. Or maybe like the people or the environment is changing or something, or moving something forward. It's crazy because yeah, we have 3 major arcana cards. The Magician is the only one that's upright, and the Chariot card and the Empress card is in reverse. It's good. It feels like either just like no, something about like no motivation to move forward, or just feel either no motivation to move forward, or there's no motivation, and that keeps someone stagnant or not moving. Or there's something about like not realizing that you are like the creator, the nurturer, you are abundant, not recognizing that. Like there's some type of maybe lack mindset, feeling lack, feeling empty or something like that. It's crazy. So the way I'm also seeing this too, especially with the Magician card, and that's crazy because I was listening to Mellow Will, Master Manifester, and like I mean, I know things already, but like sometimes like what I know will hit real hard in a moment. I don't get what clicked in my brain, like what connected, which cells connected specifically for me to get something that's, no matter how many times I heard it, that one specific time for me to get it. But like you know, I just been like constantly like practicing, perfecting, and getting stronger, and being able to control me and my magic and my thoughts and stuff. And as I was singing Master Manifester, I was like, I'm a master manifester, yeah. And something in my head was like, exactly, Chanel, so stop. No, it wasn't all that. It was just like, exactly, Chanel. Like, you are a master manifester. And then, I don't know, something just came in my head like, dang, I gotta be careful with what I say and think and do, because I'm probably manifesting all the time. And yes, that's a typical thing and that everybody says and that happens. But something about just earlier, it clicked in my head. Like, if I'm singing this all the time, I'm always singing his song. If I'm singing this all the time, like, why, how come I'm not taking it more? It's not that I don't take it more seriously, but like just being more precise with it. So something, the fact that there's a Chariot card in reverse, there's a Magician, then there's the Empress card in reverse. I feel like it could be a whole thing of like, you are a master manifester or whatnot. And like, if you manifest this, if you are this or something like that, then you do manifest it. Like, if you are lazy, you manifest the lazy things. I'm being so vague the words, but you know what I mean. If you are lazy, you are manifesting lazy things. If you're not moving forward, if you're like stuck or whatever, you are manifesting stuck things. You know what I mean. If there's no movement, there's nothing there or something. So there's something about being like with the Magician upright and these other two being in reverse is like, I feel like there may be some stagnancy because, I don't know, maybe something about you manifesting, maybe whether it's through thoughts, words, your mindset, or way of doing things, maybe manifesting just that or something like that. I want to read these, but I feel like it's not going to change what I see with this. I feel like something about there's something about motivation too, or just having that to even want to create or something like that. The feeling to create. Okay, so yeah, it says Chariot in reverse means failure in carrying out a project, riot, or litigation. And then what does it mean? The Empress meaning that one. Not surprisingly, the Empress reverse points to trouble on the home front or in the financial arena. If you haven't been focusing on these things, now's the time to take a clear-eyed look and see what needs tending to. Yeah. It still shows what I'm saying. I feel like there's something about being a master manifester, the Magician, and I feel like this begets this. You know what I mean? If you, something about being a stagnant energy, then it begets stagnant energy or something like that. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hate when I can't explain thoroughly like what it is. Okay. Yeah, there's something about being a manifester, maybe a master manifester. Yeah. Alchemy, having all that you need and like being able to make something out of nothing. Something about skill, maybe. I feel like there's something about skill and creating and doing something, like creating something or whatever. And I'm just wondering too. Yeah, I'm wondering also, maybe there's some type of like breakup or disappointment, or so some of y'all could have been through a breakup. This could be romantic, friendship, familial, maybe with a job. There may be some type of disappointment, or like some of y'all are recovering from something that was detrimental, or just some type, maybe some type of depression going on, and that may be causing some type of like stagnancy or whatnot. Yeah, especially with your emotions and stuff. This is a Cancer card with the bongs, the water. Like there's something I feel like, man, Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna explain it. Yeah. So master manifestor, you could do whatever you want. You can make whatever you want. You could make something out of nothing. You have all that you need. You're a creator. You have the skills or whatnot. I feel like there is some type of stagnancy. There's no forward movement. And I feel like it's because of there's some type of emotional heartbreak. There's some type of disappointment. What should you call it? Maybe someone's feeling depressed or is recovering from some type of like sad feeling or whatnot. And then that's crazy with the Eight of Rods and the Empress in reverse. I want to read the Empress in reverse one more time. It feels like something is gonna come swipe in really quick. And it's either you're not in this energy, or it's like if you're not in this energy, it's some type of energy of coming and swiping through really quick. I don't know why I'm getting like, if the Empress card was upright, that swiftness, I feel like things would go well. Like, if things were to be created or abundant things were to happen, it would just like, it's kind of like that scene, even though that was detrimental. It's like kind of like that scene in Harry Potter, like when they bewitched that thing, they bewitched the treasure. So whenever somebody would touch whatever in the bank, it will like just multiply as soon as they would touch or whatever. I hope you know what that means from Harry Potter. But it's like that. It's like something quick happening, and then it's like if you're in a certain aura, like that quickly happens. If you get what I'm saying, like it just quickly, exponentially happens. So something is so obvious, like what you gotta do, what you gotta accomplish is so simple. Man, this is interesting. What is this? I feel like there's a need to like literally stick to your specific thing no matter what, because there's something underneath in a way. Something with your work and like underneath or not easily seen type of thing. Okay. But yeah, the Chariot card in reverse is interesting because the Chariot card in reverse, that looks to me no movement. There's no progression. It seems like someone's stuck. But then the bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that card, is the Eight of Rods, which is movement and it's quick, it's swift or whatnot. And this is where it's making me think there is supposed to be movement, or there will be movement going on, but someone or something's happening where there's some type of stagnancy, non-progression amongst movement. And then you, as you watching this right now, Three of Pentacles, it's like you're working on a project or working with other people on something, managing something, in charge of like some type of group or teamwork to get some work done at work or some type of project that's being worked on. You're watching this right now. And then clarify the Magician, Five of Cups. Man, I feel like you need to be, man. And then when I get mines like I feel like I tell y'all though, that's how I do it so far. I do my Persian sessions or whatnot. That's the only thing I can really tell y'all right now. Like I just do Persian sessions to make sure things are not just like storing up in me and stuff like that. Because I know like sometimes there's a time and place, no matter what people say and stuff like that. honestly, there's a time and place for like certain things to happen or emotions to happen, you know what I mean? It's not realistic to just cry anywhere if you just need to cry because you don't want it to be blocked. I honestly feel like there's a time and place for things, and like I can set a time and a place for me to purge so that like I'm not holding in emotion. Yeah, I feel like, man, when it comes to magic and everything, I think it's definitely super important, emotions, like how you feel and everything, because I feel like your emotions beget it manifests into like real things. Because with the Magician, the Five of Bongs, and the Empress in reverse, the way I'm reading it is like, I feel like someone has like magic or is able to manifest, but something is going on where they're depressed or they're sad. Maybe something happened, they separated from someone, was disappointed, or a breakup. And now it's like they feel in lack, or they feel like they lack, or there's like limitations, or there's no abundance or anything like that. And it's like you think that and you feel that and all that stuff super heavy is bound to manifest type of thing. Man, it sucks, man. Like the emotions and all that stuff, because you could really get sucked into certain things, you know. But yeah, I know what I want to say. It's gonna be a rant, and I can't right now. And then we have Cancer here. We have Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, Cancer, Virgo, and Taurus. You could be any of the signs. The signs could be in your chart. It could be the energy of this reading. It could be anybody around you. It could be the planetary placements, any of that or whatnot. But we have Cancer, Virgo, and Taurus. This seems so like nurturing and motherly. This is some type of community and feeling nurtured, motherly, provided for, safe, secured. Like everything is okay and good. Like it has to do with that. Like having a home, being secured, even like having a community, like people or whatnot amongst you. I feel like, especially the fact that the major arcana cards are the most that's here, and then like 2 of them out of 3 of them is reversed. Man, I had it in my head. It's like I feel like you're just gonna really. I feel like it's gonna really show very. It's gonna be very obvious. It's gonna show very easily. Like it's gonna be obvious. That your magic, like your manifestation, is like. I feel like you're gonna like know the correlation between like your emotions or whatever is happening with yourself. Like it's gonna be obvious. I feel like it's gonna be such drastic things happening that it's gonna be obvious that it's like the manifestation or the magic or something like that. We have the Lady and the Unicorn, hidden in plain sight. Not everyone will comprehend your work and creations. Those that do will be enlightened by their meanings. Those that don't are not ready for them. The early Arthurian romances were written to reveal the truth of the Church of Love, the Grail, and the bride and the bridegroom through allegory. It is said that the love triangle of Guinevere, Arthur, and Lancelot was added to entertain Eleanor of Aquitaine while she was locked up by her husband, Henry II. Such stories were fashionable at the time, so we will overlook the aspect as a distraction. The 6 I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, La Dame a la Licorne tapestries contain scenes from the Song of Songs and the Cathar mysteries. The unicorn was used as a symbol for Christ. The lady was revered by the troubadours because they knew she was his bride, Mary Magdalene. The scenes of the bride and bridegroom appear in a fenced paradise garden with fertility symbols throughout, such as rabbits, fruits, and flowers. The carnation was the symbol for betrothal, and the periwinkle was the symbol for marriage. There is an open pavilion with a banner above the entrance saying Amon Seul Desir, which translates as "To my only desire, the Lion of Judah lies nearby." During the medieval period, the Great Grail heresy was kept in plain sight in art, music, and prose for future generations to decipher. Parables can be comprehended on many levels. The lessons gleaned depend on a person's knowledge, experience, and capacity for insight. You can carefully craft your work, values, and vision while hiding and protecting them in plain sight. Interesting. Interesting. And this is what, like, right under the Three of Pentacles. Wow. Let's do the charms. I believe this is Algiz. I forgot what Algiz is. Algiz. Algiz. The elk protection, shield, and ward off evil. So, I don't, it doesn't usually get like that on this channel, but I mean, that says it straightforward. I mean, it could be like either from within yourself, it could be outside of yourself, it could be someone putting energy on you, it could just be the energies and you just got caught up in it. But maybe some of y'all need to cleanse or something like that. I feel like this is an energy causing this stagnancy. And I do think so too, because something is happening where like you're disappointed and you're sad and stuff. And I feel like it's crazy to set distraction and everything like that. Can I show you something? I don't know if something is supposed to be a distraction to you or something like that, and like make you and this is metaphorically I'm saying this, cry so, because you don't have to be crying, cry so much that like the tears block your pathway, which path you're supposed to go on, because this is Two of Wands, Two of Joints. It's like making you so sad that like it blocks your pathway, or what you're sure about or whatnot, which is what you need to have. You need to be sure and clear, especially about your path when it comes to like the magic and stuff. And I'm saying that too because this on top of the deck is Five of Swords or Five of Pipes, and that's like some type of conflict going on or whatnot. So I'm just wondering, like, either someone could really just be like putting up distractions so that things stay stagnant or something like that, or like things are just happening and it could be distractions or whatever and keeping someone stagnant. So maybe some of y'all need to cleanse, because when I see that stuff or whatever with the elk protection, shield, ward off evil, something is like making y'all stagnant. It could be something that's making y'all sad and everything like that. I don't know. I think I should cleanse it off, or do what y'all need to do y'all purging sessions and do something. Or whatever. We have Othala and its family or whatever, and it's over where the Three of Pentacles are at. This is what I'm saying. It's like either y'all, well, it's, I see it as family, but here, Othala, Othala. It means heirlooms, heritage, and land of birth. And then it's where the Three of Pentacles is at. There's something like there. There's something that could also like pass on like generationally or something like that, or something that can pass on in general, maybe in community or something like that. When it comes to some type of project or work, oh man, even like I said earlier about working on a project and writing something, and I got the Bible, right? Because like it's like that was like a collection of like writings and stuff, and people putting it together into a book at some point. So it's, and then now it's passed down, you know what I mean? It's still passed on amongst a whole bunch of people. And it's like, it's not family. Well, it kind of is. But it's like the collective, you know? So I'm getting something like that. Are you some of y'all creating sound here, man? What y'all doing? And that's crazy, man. It's, I really don't like doing that, but like, it's getting there. And then it's like, being able to like carry out this type of work or God's work or something like that with the distraction and everything, especially around the time that things are supposed to be happening like this and manifest swiftly for you like that. Some type of distraction comes out of nowhere, putting a damper on the work being done to like pass on generationally. We got yes. And that's over where the magician is at. It's also close to, it's also around where the five of bombs is at. So I'm seeing it two ways. I'm seeing like, yes, to believe, to trust in your magic or whatever, or like, yes, you have the skills to magic. I'm also seeing it as, yes, know that like, your emotions or this five of cups could affect the way that you manifest things or whatever, like what I was saying in the beginning. This is interesting. I can tell when it's something different, it's not the same. Then we have Jera A, Jera. Yo, listen to that song. Man, I forgot what his name, but it's not, and this is the first time I read that and it reminded me of that song. It's that Beyonce song with Burna Boy. If you just put Beyonce and Burna Boy, it'll come up, From Black is King, and it goes ja ja something. Because the name of it, the way that is spelled or pronounced, it sounds like that a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, and it's just interesting because it was, wow. Watch Black is King if you want to, because it's reminding me of that too. What I just said is kind of like that. Like it was like, you know, the guy came into the world and like being introduced to like knowing that, hey, the sun and the stars and the universe, that's you, da da da. Then he went into an initiation or whatnot as a little kid by like wandering off and from like family and stuff like that. And then that's when he is that song came on, because things were trying to distract them. Women, money, partying, cars and stuff like that. Trying to distract them from his original path. And the whole thing of Black is King is him coming back to his path amongst all of this. Amongst all of this stuff. And you can say he was stagnant at some point, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to go too deep in that. But yeah, Jera and an A dash A. Jera A. And it means year, peace, prosperity, fruitful harvest. Year, peace, prosperity, and fruitful harvest. That's crazy. This is like on top of like the Empress in reverse card. And Empress to me is like prosperity and fruitful harvest. So the fact is it's in reverse, that's crazy. I feel like and this is supposed to be a time of like harvest, and like if some of you may not be experiencing that, it's because something with that is distracting or like is causing you to that is making you feel way that is causing you to manifest that bad feeling or that lack feeling or something when you're supposed to be good. Then we have here earnest, and it's an adjective meaning resulting from or showing sincere and intense conviction, serious and zealous, showing great energy or enthusiasm, an intention, purpose, or effort. Showing depth and sincerity of feeling. There's something underneath it. There's just something. And then it's like hidden in plain sight. I feel like show your passion in a way. I don't know if something really just slowed someone up, made them depressed, got them into this like this energy, therefore like at some point got them in this environment of like lack and sadness and not really anything happening, and things, now the winds are starting to pick up, and it's like that's what's manifesting. But it's like and if this is not happening, I feel like this whole thing of like a warning, or like a pre, like trying to tell you to like be aware of your emotions, your movements. It is something deeper when it comes to some type of project or some type of thing. And like be careful of losing like your zest for this or something like that. Like yeah, be careful of you losing your zest, your passion for something, like the real underneath meaning of it. That's it. That is it for this week's Marsday weekly forecast / predictions or whatnot. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me at set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful. And yeah, y'all. That's all. I stay trying to like stay away from like going like somebody's putting something on you and da-da-da, because it could be so much things. That's why I'm trying to show y'all like the variety of stuff. Like it could be like, you know, someone intentionally like putting some type of like, you know, thing on you. It could be like, because I'm telling you, spell work could just be like people just gossiping or talking about you, or they think about you, and then it could be like, that, you know, that person is not going to do anything. It's like a projection. But like, it's honestly, all of this is up to you to accept that or not. To accept the spells and the hexes. It's up to you to accept that. Like, if you felt that, like, don't feed into it kind of thing. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully I hit it on the mark. I just feel like there's some type of stagnancy. Whether you're doing it, there's something, energy, somebody has some type of energy trying to put it on you while things are supposed to be moving, I feel. Maybe you're supposed to be working on something, or you're working on something. Could be writing, like I said, and all of that stuff, okay? And I'm just wondering too, and you know, it doesn't really have to be my business, I get that. Over here, I don't know if some of y'all are into some type of occult thing, or there's some type of thing that you have that's like secretive, or like it's something that can pass on subconsciously, or you could pass on generationally. It might be like some type of project of written things all together. But yeah, and I'm just getting the Bible in a way, like just like it's like multiple writings put into a book, I guess, as a project. And now it's just always people are consistently passed on to people. So yeah, that is it, y'all. Y'all have a good one, and boop, oh, boop, boop, boop. Peace out.